Okay, I'm going to continue a little bit more shading. I added a little red in here, a little more lights, a little bit of blue on this outside edge. Adding a little bit more definition, maybe a little darker along this edge so we can see some of that reflected red on the light side. Again, whenever I want to blend, I tend to put the colors on first. Then I blend. You can see the blue adds a lot more depth to it. It gets a lot darker when I kind of added that blue on. It makes it more like a shadow. And when I want my lightest light, I tend to not use white, but instead this is a slight yellow hint to it, or a slight pink hint to it, or even an orange like this. Can be a nice little highlight for skin tones, for highlights. Instead of white, white tends to make someone look kind of chalky. Again, I'm going to put a little more burnt sienna down over here, in the middle of this Rembrandt. I tend to put the lights back on top of it. Blend it in a little bit. Where's that? Oh, purple I had. This looks like I'm kind of seeing the end of the toe here. I forget what that was behind the fabric. Again, this drawing was from a model. A bit of blue over here in my shadows. So it's just kind of a continual layering between lights and darks, warms and cools. And slowly the whole thing starts to kind of, come together. Still a little bit harsh right here. And I do sections at a time. I wouldn't work the whole thing, so I'd kind of work this area and then I'd move on to the next area. Okay, so that should help you guys working on the figure with pastels.